What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy All Around Rule. We at the office here at DB Sports. Today we gonna be discussing the UFL offseason, Mike Rapoli, stadiums, coaches, and the draft that just took place yesterday. But first topic, Mike Rapoli. My boy Mike bought into the UFL ownership group, I want to say in the summer, and he had a clear vision. A vision that most of us UFL fans wanted anyway. To move out of them college and NFL stadiums and move into MLS stadiums. To have the game more, what could the word be? What's the word that they use? I forgot the word. But moving, downsizing, accommodating the right fan base, because these fans not going to be St. Louis. They're not getting 30, 40,000 in the Battle Dome or nothing like that. The two outliers that were supposed to stay in the spring got moved, San Antonio and Michigan. I always felt like them two franchises was supposed to be outliers. A lot of fans didn't understand what I said, that them franchises were judged by the Battlehawks. You get what I'm saying? They're dome franchises. You cannot be getting 10,000 a game when you got this franchise over here that's setting records. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they was judged by. And ultimately they got moved right along with the Memphis Showboats. And honestly, I love the move. It's a more intimate setting. That was the word that I was looking for earlier. It's a more intimate setting for the fans. It accommodate the fan bases in the UFL, because, like I said, we only got one outlier. We only got one team, one franchise in the UFL that's packing NFL stadium, that can pack an NFL stadium out, and that's the St. Louis Battlehawks. So with the stadiums, I loved that. I loved it. I studied it, and ever since I studied MLS stadiums, I always just put it in my head that spring football was meant to be played in MLS stadiums, them smaller, intimate stadiums. It looked better on TV. If you need a game to reference from, just go back to the 2023 XFL North Championship. DC sold it out, 18,000 in that thing. So if you want to go back and look at how the setting was, go to the 2023 XFL North Championship game between the DC Defenders and the Seattle Sea Dragons. That thing was packed to the top. The next topic is, I really didn't touch on Mike, but like I said, he been doing everything he said he was gonna do. I believe in him. I believe that he believes in the UFL. He sees the vision. He sees that this league can be a top sports league. I mean, when you comparing it to MLS, WNBA, leagues like that's not really in the big four, like NFL, NBA, MLB, and NHL. I really do think they have a shot in this country as being one of the top sports leagues if they dedicate their time and effort in the spring and do it right. And I think he's doing it right. Honestly, I just think he's doing it right. The league was never going to succeed playing in college and NFL stadiums. They just don't draw that much to be positive at the gate, because that's what this league is trying to do. I mean, the ratings is there, the play is there, but they need that revenue at the gate to get up there, you know? And I feel like getting the revenue at the gate, at least comparable to what the ratings and the play, I think it would benefit the players. I think it'll benefit the players in the long run. It might not benefit the veteran right now that's playing, but in the long haul, for the future players, is going to benefit them. And I feel like some of these vets they should, I know they want to get theirs in now, but if they understand that they are the key components to this league succeeding and being a helpful person and a helpful human being, this league, it will get there, and other players will benefit from the groundwork that they're doing now. Coaches, we had a mass exodus of coaches this year. They all got replaced. I'm a guy that believes in the spring need to hire spring coaches that been around spring football, that know spring football, or give a shot to former NFL players that want to be coaches. I mean, if you look at the history, excuse me, if you look at the history of starts of former NFL players that want to be coaches, they normally start at the FCS level or somewhere like Division II, high school, and work their way up. For me, I think the UFL is the perfect starting ground for former NFL players that want to start their coaching careers. I mean, they bring a name. I mean, they have connections to the NFL, so they're going to be bringing guys in that's well qualified for the staff and for help younger players get to where they already was, and which is the NFL. Look at Anthony Beck. His staff is littered all over with former NFL players. And look at the Battlehawks. They've been a force in spring football these last 3 years. You feel me? They've been a force. Look at the DC Defenders. Similar type of staff. I mean, they got NFL guys that, they just got him over there. They got the staff over there, and it benefits them a lot. I mean, the Stallions, they used more like a college type system, but it worked. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, me personally, I just figure like I would have loved Deshaun Jackson, Michael Vick, Marshall Faulk. Like these names, these are names. And I had a few little back and forth with fans talking about why go for hype? The UFL needs hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want somebody that can come in with the hype, that can pack a stadium just off his name. Like, you should want that. If you want this league to succeed and be viewed in the eyes of national, people that's covering sports, you should want the UFL to have the hype behind it. You get what I'm saying? You should want Deion Sanders to come and do what he did at Colorado to one of these UFL franchises. Even if he suck. Like, you should want to turn on the TV and you see a packed UFL crowd at one of these games. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what keep people interested in the UFL, is turning on the TV, seeing other people interested in it. So I feel like giving these former NFL players shots to coach, like, again, it helps the UFL in the long run, even if they don't succeed. That's just how I feel. And the last topic I want to talk about briefly is the draft. I'm not going to really go over every pick. I'm just going to go over how I feel. So, I do feel like the UFL upgraded tremendously at the quarterback position. Tremendously. You got a whole group of players that was just on practice rosters last year from the NFL at the quarterback position, and they're all now, majority of them are all now in the UFL. Comparing it to last year, it's a total upgrade. Total upgrade. You know what I'm saying? But we do have to remember, this is the UFL. This is another professional spring league. I mean, this is a professional football league. And we seen examples of NFL practice squad quarterbacks come into the UFL and struggle. So I just want people to keep that in mind, that it's not a guarantee that these quarterbacks come to the UFL and just light it up. We seen examples last year, Kellen Mond, Anthony Brown. You know, we didn't see examples of it go positive. The Adrian Martinez's, the Garbers, you know what I'm saying? Chase Garbers. You feel me? We didn't see it on both sides. So I just want fans to understand that some of these quarterbacks might come and struggle against these defenses. We know the defenses click first. So brace yourself for that. But overall, I feel like the talent was dispersed equally. I feel like there's still some continuity with some teams like the Battlehawks and the DC Defenders. I really feel like all the teams made good moves. You know what I'm saying? I really can't rank them right now because like we got a lot of new players, especially a lot of signal callers, a lot of quarterbacks, and that's really how I do my rankings. My ranking based off quarterbacks. But if I was to give a ranking, I would give it to DC Defenders. The continuity, the stuff that they got going on, I just give them the early edge. But I do feel like my Battlehawks, they upgraded. A lot of people may see the Battlehawks and be like, why y'all didn't change their wide receiver group, or why y'all didn't do that? Honestly, I think they didn't change the wide receiver group because them wide receivers were not getting the ball like that last year. We was the #1 rushing team. The ball was not getting thrown in the air like that. And with them weapons, I feel like it should have been in the air. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what Ricky Pearl setting out to do. He's gonna get them boys the ball. And on defense with the Battlehawks, I think they tremendously upgraded. You keep both of your edge rushers. You do lose Willie Harvey, but you add Jordan Williams with Mike Rose. You put Carlos Davis, a stud in the inside, with them edge rushers. Depending on who you put next to Carlos, bruh, that front seven. Boy, I mean, the Battlehawks had a nice front seven with the two inside guys not really being that good. Even though they was good, but they wasn't on the level as Carlos Davis from the Stallions. So, whoever they pair that boy up with, hey, you ain't gonna have that much time. Now, the corners, we did get rid of our vet corners. Sebastian and CPJ retired. I do like our pickup, our slot corner from the Stallions. He's a hitter. He's a tackler. You know how I like my tackling corners. We got the safety from the Stallions. AJ Thomas. I like him. Ball hawk. Put him with Cam Kelly. I mean, like I said, it's just the corners. We got the rookies, the Mims brothers. Shout out to the guys. You know, they was rookies last year, so they'll be, you know, they just say second year. You know, they both tall, rangy. I think we did good. Like I said, I can't rank every team. I really just know my team that I cheer for, the Battlehawks. I'm also cheering my old coach, Coach Beck. I'll be doing his team, breaking down his team and his picks later on by itself. I'm going to do another Battlehawk video by itself, really break down everything. But there's just a little couple topics I wanted to touch on. But peace.